Empty rooms are far more dangerous than most hotel owners realize. You walk down the hall, the door is locked, the bed is perfectly made, but behind that heavy silence is a rapidly expiring asset. Before we step further into the dark realities of hotel management, subscribe to Hoteliers IQ for more insider hospitality intelligence. Many properties struggle because the owners operate as if they are in the real estate business. They look at floor plans and square footage, assuming the value of the business is tied to the physical space. A building is permanent. Concrete and drywall provide a false sense of security. If a suite sits empty on a Tuesday, the physical walls are still there on Wednesday, leading owners to believe their inventory is safe. This focus on leasing space creates a massive blind spot. It obscures the volatile, perishable nature of the product you are actually handling every single day. Your true inventory isn't found in the floor plan, it's found on the calendar. You're managing expiring units of time. When the clock strikes midnight, an unsold room for that date is gone. That potential revenue disappears into the past. This creates an unrecoverable void. A few unbooked nights quickly compound into a deep revenue vacuum that drains the property's potential month after month. Hospitality is a relentless daily race against the clock. If your revenue strategy relies on the hope that guests will simply find you, the clock is already winning. To stop the clock, we must look at the operational reality of the guest's journey. Why is the deadline hitting before the booking is secured? Modern travelers scroll past hundreds of generic listings a minute. They aren't searching for a mattress. They're looking for the psychological promise of an experience. When a property relies on identical, uninspired photos and generic descriptions on third-party sites, it fails to trigger an emotional connection. The communication lacks the resonance required to convert a browser into a guest. Often, an owner's first instinct is to lower the price to fill the void. But data shows that guests frequently bypass the cheapest option in favor of the one that offers the most perceived emotional value. This proves that chronic vacancy is rarely a pricing problem. It is a failure of brand intelligence and the inability to position the property within the guest's mind. Bridging this gap requires a move towards hospitality intelligence. Smart hotels use AI automation and guest data to intercept the traveler's decision-making process long before they reach a search engine or third-party platform. They deploy targeted direct booking funnels and personalized communication that speaks to guest desires, pulling the transaction away from high-commission middlemen. These automated systems lock in the transaction early, capturing the revenue weeks or months before the midnight deadline ever approaches. This is a highly engineered, proactive revenue capture. It replaces the passive strategy of sitting at the front desk, waiting for third-party platforms to provide the business. Strategic intelligence repositions a hotel from a passive victim of an expiring clock into an active architect of guest behavior. In a fully optimized property, internal systems manage yield and adjust rates automatically. The business maximizes revenue without requiring manual intervention or last-minute panic. By mastering digital direct bookings and delivering a distinct guest experience, the hotel builds an unassailable brand. It becomes resilient against market fluctuations and high commission fees. This systemic efficiency liberates the operations team. Staff can move away from desperate sales tactics and focus on genuine leadership and premium hospitality. The ultimate luxury for a modern hotelier is the peace of mind that comes with automated, predictable direct revenue. We all operate under the same constraint. No one can stop time from expiring at midnight. While you cannot pause the clock, applying deep hospitality intelligence allows you to capture its maximum value before it vanishes. Success in this industry belongs to those who look beyond the physical property and master the engineering of human experience. If this made you think differently, subscribe to Hoteliers IQ, hit the like button, and share this video with hospitality professionals who need to hear this.